Stop waiting for life to happen to you. These 3 words will completely transform your reality in the next 24 hours. And no, this isn't some hyped-up manifestation technique. This is based on Neville Goddard's proven law of assumption that's changed thousands of lives, including mine. Let me show you exactly how it works. I have to be honest with you. I was stuck in a dead-end job, drowning in student debt, and couldn't manifest a parking spot, let alone my dream life. That was until I discovered these 3 words that Neville Goddard kept hidden in his most powerful teachings. Today, I'm going to break down exactly how to use these words, show you real examples of people who've used them, and reveal why most people get this completely wrong. But first, let me tell you about Sarah, one of my students. She was skeptical, just like you might be right now. She had tried everything, affirmations, vision boards, even that angel number stuff. Nothing worked. Then she learned these 3 words, and within 30 days, she manifested her dream job, doubled her income, and met her soulmate. Here's the thing. The law of assumption isn't about positive thinking or visualizing success. It's about something much more powerful. And these 3 words are the key to unlocking it. Let's dive in. First, we need to understand what makes the law of assumption different from other manifestation techniques. Most people think manifestation is about wanting something really badly or believing it'll happen someday. That's exactly why they fail. The law of assumption operates on a completely different principle. It's not about hoping or wishing. It's about assuming your desire is already yours. And this is where those 3 powerful words come in. But before I reveal them, you need to understand why your current manifestation attempts aren't working. See, your brain can't tell the difference between what's real and what's vividly imagined. This isn't some woo-woo concept. It's backed by neuroscience. When you imagine something intensely, your brain creates the same neural pathways as if it were actually happening. This is why professional athletes use visualization techniques before competitions. They're not just daydreaming, they're literally rewiring their brains for success. Now here's where most people mess up. They try to manifest from a place of lack. They say things like, I want to be rich, or I hope to find love. But here's the problem. When you're wanting or hoping for something, you're actually reinforcing its absence in your life. Think about it. You don't hope to have 2 arms, right? You don't want to have a head. You simply assume these things are part of your reality. And this brings us to those 3 powerful words, I am that. Simple, right? Maybe too simple? But let me show you why these words are absolutely revolutionary when used correctly. I am that is the bridge between your current reality and your desired state. When Neville Goddard taught this concept, he explained that these words are like a switch in your brain that activates your desired reality. Let's break it down. This connects the statement to your identity, your sense of self. Am, this puts it in the present tense, not will be, not want to be, but am. That, this represents your desire as already fulfilled. But here's the crucial part that most people miss. It's not about repeating these words like a parrot. It's about feeling the natural satisfaction of already being what you desire. Let me give you a practical example. Instead of saying, I want to be successful, you would say, I am that, while feeling the natural satisfaction of already being successful. You're not pretending or forcing yourself to believe something. You're simply assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled. This is exactly what Sarah did. Instead of desperately wanting a better job, she started assuming she was already a successful business owner. She didn't just say the words. She lived from that state of consciousness. When she went to job interviews, she wasn't trying to impress anyone. She was simply expressing her natural state of being successful. And that's what made all the difference. Now I know what you're thinking. But how can I feel something is real when my current reality shows me the opposite? This is where most people get stuck. They let their current circumstances dictate their assumptions. But here's the truth. Your current reality is just the result of your past assumptions. It has no power over your future unless you give it that power. Let me share another example. Tom, another student of mine, was $50,000 in debt. Instead of focusing on the debt, he started assuming I am that, referring to being financially free. He didn't ignore his debt or stop making payments. Instead, he changed his inner conversation about money. Within 6 months, he got a promotion he hadn't even applied for, received an unexpected inheritance, and started a side business that now generates more income than his main job. The key is consistency. You can't just say these words once and expect magic to happen. You need to live from that state of consciousness consistently. Here's a simple exercise to get you started. Before you go to bed tonight, take a few deep breaths and think of something you want to manifest. Now, instead of wanting it, assume it's already yours. Feel the natural satisfaction of having it. Then say, I am that. Don't force it. Don't strain. Just let it feel as natural as assuming you have 2 arms. Do this every night for 30 days. But here's the important part. During the day, whenever you catch yourself thinking about your desire from a place of lack, stop and remind yourself, I am that. Now let me address some common questions. Does this work for everything? Yes, but start with something believable. Don't try to manifest $1 million tomorrow if you can't even believe in manifesting an extra $100. How long does it take? It varies, but the key is consistency. Sarah saw results in 30 days, Tom in 6 months. The timing depends on how naturally you can assume your desire as already fulfilled. What if I have doubts? Doubts are natural. The key is not to fight them. When doubts arise, simply return to your assumption, I am that. Here's why this works so well. It bypasses the conscious mind's resistance. When you say I want or I hope, your conscious mind immediately starts listing all the reasons why you can't have it. But when you simply assume I am that, you're working at a deeper level. You're reprogramming your subconscious mind, which doesn't know the difference between reality and imagination. Let me share one more success story. Maria was single for 5 years and struggling with self-worth issues. Instead of desperately trying to find love, she started assuming I am that, referring to being in a loving, committed relationship. She didn't go on more dates. She didn't change her appearance. She simply changed her assumption about herself. Within 3 months, she reconnected with an old friend, and they're now married. The power of I am that lies in its simplicity. You're not trying to force anything. You're not fighting against reality. You're simply assuming a new state of being. Think of it like changing channels on a TV. All channels exist simultaneously, but you can only watch one at a time. Your assumptions are like the remote control. They determine which reality channel you're tuned into. Here's what I want you to do right now. 1, choose one thing you want to manifest. 2, close your eyes and feel what it would be like to already have it. 3, say I am that while maintaining that feeling. 4, do this every night before bed and whenever you think about your desire during the day. Remember, the law of assumption isn't about positive thinking or visualization. It's about assuming the state of your wish fulfilled until it becomes your natural state of being. The 3 words, I am that, are your key to accessing this power. Use them wisely, use them consistently, and watch your reality transform. If you found this helpful, hit subscribe for more practical manifestation techniques. In my next video, I'll show you how to accelerate your manifestations using Neville Goddard's revision technique. What will you manifest using these 3 powerful words? Let me know in the comments below.